Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Testing, testing, testing. Hey, 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 hey. So it says it's live. I'm going to live in a world that it's live. Yeah, I hear myself. I don't know why my headset's not working. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to be doing purple today. We're going to be doing exciting purple. Hey, Racine, good to see you. So it seems to be, I posted my current inventory. So hopefully there are people interested in the current inventory. But I also asked the question of what other colors people would like to see. And it seems like purple is where it's at. I need to find my other. Hi, Anita. Hi, TT. Hi, Grant. I need to find my other guide. And then I'm going to show you all some new colors that I got. I don't know that I'll use them tonight. Well, I'll use one tonight. Where's my guide? No. I may not be doing anything if I don't find another guide. Let's see. Hi, RJ. Good to see you. I'm going to be making some polymer clay stuff. I have no idea where my other guide is at. Probably right in front of me. This may be an entire live of me organizing this drawer. Ooh, that's a pretty blue. I'm gonna have to use that blue at some point. Okay, we may have to just make do and figure out something. I really need that other guide, but if I don't find it. Okay, look at this blue. I don't think I've ever noticed this one blue in here. Let me show y'all real quick. So it's like this midnight metallic blue. I may have to use that at some point. It's really pretty. Okay, so what we're doing here, I make polymer clay jewelry. I did a post about it earlier. And I say I make polymer clay jewelry. I just really do earrings, but I'm going to try to do some necklaces at some point. I just haven't done it yet. I'm looking for my other guide. If you're wondering what all the noise is. But I'm probably just going to have to pretend and use something else. Okay, because this is not about me finding stuff. Who's all come in? Nanya, good to see you. Again, good to see you, Anita. Okay. And I went ahead and did vertical this time around. Or not vertical, but not vertical, but horizontal, just because it gives a different look. Y'all see more. But you know, we sacrifice doing the horizontal, you sacrifice views, but that's okay. Hey, Dwayne, good to see you. I need to know where this other guide is at. It's driving me nuts. But I may be forced to like break this in half, or you know what. break it in half. Let's solve for, that's 2 millimeter. I'll figure something out. Because 2 millimeters is too thin. I have no idea what I did with it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me get the colors because this is boring. Okay, me looking for a guide is boring. Okay, hi Candace, good to see you. Hi again, Twan. And hi Grant. So we're gonna do purple because that's what was requested, but I do want to show you some new colors that I did or that I got. So this is a pretty royal blue or cobalt blue. I'm not going to use this necessarily today, but at some point I'll use it. I got a yellow because yellow gets requested sometimes a lot. So I went ahead and got yellow. And then I'm really excited about this color. It's like a Alzarian crimson. It looks maroon to me, but let's go with it. And then this is a beige color. So we'll use this. Hi, mental health or mental raccoon. Hi, L or V. Oh my God, my brain. And then this is a mint green. That's really pretty. So not really going to use those colors, but I wanted to show you all the new colors that I got. I might use this. This is a peacock pearl. I get this requested, this peacock pearl. So may use it. You don't really get the peacock with this particular camera. I've got to get better lighting in this craft room. So the one that I'm going to use today, and then I get hot pink a lot, fluorescent pink. So that request, hi B3. Good to see you. But the one that I'm going to use today with this purple, it's like it's an opal, but it almost has like these confetti flakes in it. And that's too close to the camera. I still don't know how a camera works, so y'all have to forgive me. So there we go. But there's some like confetti flakes in there. So cool. Okay, so the request that I got was purple. People love purple. So I'm going to make something with a combination of purple. I'm not going to use all these colors, but throughout the evening, we will go on a purple magic carpet ride and do different things with purple. So hi Meritage, good to see you. Hope everyone had a very good week, a very good and a good Friday. So I think the colors I want to start with, this is a good question. Where do I want to start? Because I don't want to overwhelm the color palette. Trying to figure out if this is the same purple or not. I don't think these two are the same purple. It is the same purple. So I'm gonna use that color for sure. I kind of want a gradient thing happening. Let's see. Oh no, typo. Typos happens. But remember, hashtag cats, and since it's horizontal, y'all should be able to click on. I did it again, not hashtag cats. It's hashtag chickens. I keep using Joe's hashtag. Because when I first came on YouTube, I was just kind of a supporter. And so, supporting Joe. And so I'm so used to that hashtag. It's like melted in my memory. But it's hashtag chickens, plural. If y'all want to connect to each other. I know a lot of y'all are connected. I would encourage that if connections happen, that you check people out. And if it's something you like, stick with them, support them. And if it's something you don't necessarily like, you know, drop a like. But just make sure you're supporting one another. The majority of us in here, not everybody in here, is a content creator, but a good amount of us are content creators. And so let's make sure we're going beyond just subbing to sub, but if we're going to support, we're going to support. So that would be my disclaimer to the world today. Okay, I don't want to go nuts on the amount of purple things I'm doing. Hi, Liza. Good to see you. Oh, you love, I love, yeah. Anita, you are amazing. You are absolutely amazing. And I do have my water because I know my mods are always concerned about my hydration. So I do have my water here. Okay. But yeah, let's just make sure we are connecting to each other, but we are also supporting each other. I know there's several people on here that do need watch hours. So if they indicate that they do need watch hours, let's make it happen. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you all for coming in. Okay. Thank you, Tuan. Okay. So here are some colors. So that's going to create a fun purple thing happening. But I just don't know that I want 4 purple or 4. I feel like that's kind of overwhelming. Think. Let's go ahead and open up this opal. Yeah, so Mama 3 needs 1K more. Yeah, so let's make sure. So if you find it in your heart and capacity, let's make sure we're supporting Mama 3. Candace, I'll tell you, since early on, I think I met Candace in Joe's Sleep and Slim Down journey. And she has been just a good friend. She's an amazing content creator. You know, she has stuck with YouTube, even when YouTube wants to misbehave and be nutty. And so she is someone that definitely we can support. Hi, CD. Good to see you. We are doing polymer clay. Again, hashtag chickens if you want to connect. But we're doing polymer clay earrings. I did a post today and a short with my current inventory. And what came of that was people were like, we want to see purple. So now I do have some people who are interested in the inventory that I did post. So hopefully I will clear that particular inventory out, but I did get a couple of requests for purple. So I tend to always work with different shades because I like this striation. So hold on, let me show you the ones I've made before. So I'm bringing in the current inventory. So this is the current inventory. And so what I mean by sort of the striation thing, so I tend to like always blend colors. So this was like an orange, teal and purple there. Because I really just love blending the colors together. Hi, Echo. You're welcome to come in here, Echo. This is like a white, pink, and green. And sorry for the lighting. The lighting in this particular craft room is not the best in the world. But I didn't feel like bringing stuff to the living room. So yeah, so I like blending the colors. There's a lot of people who do this work that do it solid colors, but I like blending the colors. Okay, there's that color. And then here's some, this is probably the motivation for people wanting purple. Pink and green is the Patrick. Is that a football team? What is the Patrick? You're going to have to tell me what that is, B3. You know I don't know. You know I'm an old person and I don't know words. Oh, SpongeBob. So, yeah, so I was like in college when SpongeBob was a thing. So I never got into it. I don't have a shop with this stuff. I just post stuff and then people just contact me by email. My email's in the description. And then I just ask for shipping. Yeah, because this is my hobby. I do this to keep my hands busy. Hi, Krishna. Hi, Kyle. Benito. Hi, Benito. Hi, Shawnee. So, I just enjoy doing it. So I personally do not ask for more than shipping. Sometimes people, because they are kind, give me more than that. But hey Karen, but I don't ask for more than shipping. And I have a lot of because my mother is single-handedly Jeff Bezos's keeping bank, if you will, our supplier. So I always have boxes here. So shipping costs are pretty minimal. Because I always have boxes and postage supplies or shipping supplies. Yeah, she literally like bought his yacht last year that created havoc in the world. So basically what I'm doing, what you have to do, I guess I should be explaining if there are people who are interested in this. So with clay, there's different levels of I guess moldability, if you will. So there's like souffle, which is the softest. Like this is a souffle, so it's soft. And then the rest of these are primo, which does require some conditioning. Basically, the conditioning is you get them warm in your hand. And basically, it just becomes a little bit more pliable and malleable. So that's pretty much how that works. And then I don't know that I'm not going to go 5 colors, but I do need to introduce more of this. This what they're calling opal. I'll put a little bit more opal in here. 1 second. Un momento, por favor. Okay. Let's see. Did you take? Oh, I learned on my own. There's a whole bunch. If you go to like Instagram, and so how I found this stuff. 2025 was a tough year for people. Many of y'all probably felt the chaos that was 2025. And in the midst of that, I just kind of, made decisions to sort of focus on family, health, finances, because those are the things I could somewhat control. And so as part of the health journey, I wanted to make sure, because I'm what they call a bored eater. So when I'm bored, I eat. So I knew I was stepping into a health journey, going into potentially taking whatever that health journey looked like. I had not made the decision to take Zepbound yet, but I knew I wanted to focus on my health. And one of the ways to focus on my health was to always keep busy. Because if there's one thing you know about Calamity Jane is that I need to stay busy. Like I'm not busy enough with 30 something chickens. I'm not busy. And at this point, I had more than 30 chickens because I had 2 hatches. So I had a hatch that was the 5. Those are the ones, Owen, Mark, and Alex, and Simone and Jules. And then I actually had a hatch in May that was like 11 chicks. So I was pretty busy, but I had time on my hands, right? So I was, doing what we do. My sister had sent me like an Instagram thing, looking at that. And then in the midst of her sending me an Instagram, Saint's live. Looks like Saint just went live, so tell him hello if y'all go over there. So anyway, in the midst of wanting to sort of focus on health, knowing that I'm a bored eater, I was on Instagram and started scrolling after my sister sent me something, and it came up with these people, these true professionals that make polymer clay. And when I say true professionals, these people are like, I still consider it, even though June, I will have done this for a year, and I'm nowhere near their level. So for me, it's a fun little hobby. It keeps me busy. I like looking at the colors that get made. And if people like them, then I want to share it. So, but it's not where I don't feel like I'm at the level where it needs to be a business. But So that's why I only asked for shipping. Oh, hi, Brad. Hey, TT. Good to see y'all. I love that y'all are all connecting. Again, my speech about connecting is this, just, you know, connect, definitely, you know, support subscribers, but also ensure that you're truly supporting if people need watch hours, things like that. Most of us here, not all of us, are creators, and so we know what it is to sort of reach the level we want to reach. But I do encourage those in the Calamity Jane family to, you know, support where you can and whatever that looks like to you. Okay, so we've got to make some executive decisions here. So right now we have, what, 5 piles. And so I'm kind of thinking I want these piles to be, I don't want to use, okay, well, let me show you real quick. So I can use metallic stuff. So if I use metallic stuff, it will kind of give this little shimmer. Hi, Mr. Russian. Good to see you, sir. So it'll do, you know, kind of, you know, it's a metallic gold, you know, gold flakes, silver flakes, bronze flakes. But I don't know that I want that yet. But then I can also do like a white paint, which will keep kind of some distinction in the different patterns. So I think I'm just going to go with the white paint for right now. Maybe. I still don't know where my guide is at, so. I'm like creating chaos in my house. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to put some paint on some of these. You don't need a lot. That's probably more. Okay. Yes. Oh, hey, Ghost. Good to see you. Yeah, so I'm doing, thank you for the likes. So yeah, I'm making polymer clay. There was a request for more purple. So then I just mix all these up. It looks like a pile of purple with mixed up paint right now. Yeah, I put way too much paint, but that's okay. We will rectify the situation. So this does get messy before it gets pretty, but that's life, right? It gets a little messy before it gets pretty. Sometimes it's the opposite. Okay, so I'm gonna just actually let's do this, and then you just mash all of this together, and we're gonna make like a little block. And soon you'll see a fun little pattern. Hopefully everyone had a good, some good meals on this Good Friday, or quick meals, or meals that at least sustain them. Yeah, very soon there will be a nice little pattern that shapes up. But like I said, I can't find my guide, and it's driving me nuts. I mean, I can make them. If I don't find it, I'm just going to break the one that I have in half. I can always get a new one. Because I like the 3mm. That seems to be the... I feel like 2 is too thin and 4 is too thick. Okay, I need this to mold better. Oh, you had street corn. I love street corn. I'll drink some water. My water is right here. So that's my water. Yeah, if you do hashtag chickens, I love street corn. We had a food truck here that did like a... Did it, but I've not seen them in a while. I think they come on Thursdays. Okay, there we go. Get rid of that one real quick. Get that out the way. The food truck, it's a, I mean, for lack of better terms, it's one of the, and I don't know why I can't think of the word. But it's a, Mexican food truck. But they did the birria. I mean, I know I'm not saying that because I can't roll my R's, so my apologies. But that was the majority of their food. They did a really good ramen. It was absolutely delicious. They have a brick and mortar place in the town near me, but then they also have the food truck. But they're very good. And like I said, they still may come on Thursdays, but I just haven't been in a minute. Okay. So you can kind of see the pattern that's shaping up. Sorry, I really need to... Hopefully the light's kind of off. Drink some Pepsi. Who's drinking Pepsi right now? Do people still drink? My mother liked Pepsi over Coke. But Pepsi was always too sweet for me. Only vodka and water. Vodka. Ugh, vodka. I'm not mad at vodka. It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so again, you can kind of see the pattern. I may have done too much of the opal, but that's okay. So then we cut. You can cut long ways. You can cut. I tend to cut this way. And then you can kind of see more of the shape that it's going to come out with. And then I'll walk you through kind of what the paint helped do. Let's see if I can. Let's see, chase your... I thought you were supposed to chase tequila with like... isn't that what the lime is for? Or the worm? I don't think they put the worm in it anymore. when I partook in those type of beverages, I mainly did whiskey. And brandy occasionally. Yeah, the colors are fun. What are we talking about? No, I don't need a chaser or a lime. Yeah, I just, just drink the drink. I mean, you kind of come in here and stack them. You can kind of pick and choose where some of the colors are going to end up. Not as much purple as I would like, but that's okay. It all works out for the greater good. Okay. So a trick that I learned on a live one day, someone suggested using parchment paper just to keep things smooth and from sticking. So you're going to hear a lot of noise. If that hurts your ears, I'm sorry. Okay. And then, like I said, I cannot find, yeah, 2 is too, it's way too thin. Okay, let's, I'm going to do a thing and probably regret it the minute I do it. Oh, it worked out. I just broke the 3mm in half. Oh, have a good evening, Karen. I'll have a shower later, and then I'll just drink. Just make sure you drink water in between. Okay, JC, what are you asking me? Can this be good for a belly ring or, yeah, no, neither. Yeah, people, if you want infection, sure. Let's see. Hey, Red. Good to see you. Okay, now we're singing. Gonna have me up all night long. Should be all night long. That's a good song. Yeah, but no, I'm not an advocate of piercings in places that harbor like grody things that cause infections. And then you're running around with sepsis and don't even realize it. Yeah, so certainly not that one. And whoever told, yeah, no. I don't even want to entertain this conversation. But no. Don't put piercings in dirty places. Yeah, I swear I can't take you two anywhere. Where's Red at? Red, I need you to discipline these two. And stop repeating it, Russian. Okay. So look at that. I still don't know how cameras work. Isn't that pretty? I mean, it's funny. I think it's hilarious. I mean, y'all now know my opinion about piercings. Again, more power to you, but don't invite sepsis into your life. Okay, so I need to make some that are stud size. And then I'll make some that are regular size. And then I'll probably do a couple more rounds of colors. Because I want to use this granite again. And we'll go from there. There's Red. I'm not the best choice to discipline. My maturity level is pretty low as well. Well, hey, Pam, good to see you. Yeah, I'm up. I stay up late. I have influences in my life that keep me up. Let's see. What is happening? I think we're in pure chaos now. I'm not the best choice. But Red, I need you to be the best choice right now. Let's see. Imagine if someone bought it for that purpose. No one is buying these things for that purpose. Now I'm making protein balls dip. Okay, Pam, I love you. But you just fell into a conversation that is semi-appropriate. and it has made it inappropriate now. So yeah. So I'm now making protein balls dipped in chocolate. So there you go. That sounds good. Are you going to film it though? Yeah, Echo's in the back. He wants me to go to bed, but I'm not going to bed yet. And he can sleep on the chair. Echo, come sleep on the chair. There you go, Echo. I'm trying not to laugh. Okay, let's see. I totally forgot to film the whole process. I was just trying to hurry. No worries. But at least send the recipe. Do not pull Grant into this conversation. Yeah, these are not made for these. There's a disclaimer. Okay, so let me do some studs here. Okay. Oh, you got it from your new dietitian at Nourish. Nice. The bed hits different during the day. That is a true story. I mean, daytime naps are very underrated. People should do it more often. I mean, I personally, when the United States or Texas even acquired territory from our brother or southern brethren, we probably should have kept the siesta. I've been a long advocate that we should have kept the siesta. But, you know, my opinion in 18 whatever, whenever Texas was founded, was not asked. Hey, Supra, good to see you. Yeah, I mean, the in Italy, they closed stuff. Oh, I crashed. Okay. Let's try this again, friends. This is being held up very vicariously. Okay. What is happening? Daylight siesta. It's when you take a nap in the middle of the day. Or you don't even actually take a nap. You just sort of pause for the day. So like between 2 and 5, businesses are like if you go to Italy and different places, I think Spain practices. I don't know what other countries practice. Between 2 and 5, a lot of businesses are closed because they just kind of, they pause for the day. Okay, I'm not going to make a lot of these studs. I think I'm just going to make a few. And the fact that there's been no stud jokes after saying studs 1,000 times. Hi, James. James Bond, you're here to ask me a question. Who sent you, James Bond? Before you ask me questions, who sent you? And then I'll answer your questions. Why do the Spanish type when laughing? Because the J is pronounced like an H. So my name, H's, sorry, yeah, J's are pronounced, like an H. So with the H sound. So I hope that solved that question. Okay, so I'm using saran wrap. It helps with cutting these, and it also gives a beveled look. I got that tip from another subscriber. I don't know where Billy is. I haven't seen Billy in a while. Go summon him. I don't nap. Nap are for peeps in nappies. I reset. That is a declaration. We have no nap time at work, just regular breaks. Hi, Krishna. I mean, naps are good. Some people require naps on the job. I mean, make sure it's something you're allowed to do before you do it. I'm not mad about napping. I don't know that I nap enough, but I'm not mad about the people that do it. I don't know. Okay, so there's some. just did that shape and now I've lost my place. I need more of these colors blending. They're not blending as much as I need. Okay, so I'm doing 4 sets of these. Trying to get more of the, so I'll go here. And then I'll go here with this one. Okay. Has chaos calmed down again? Let's see. So need to refresh 2 times in 24 hours. I would agree. That's a good. Okay, stop spamming Russian before I hire someone to. You're only 23, P3? God, that's young. Oh, now you're offering my number, 1,500 for. It's not hard to find my phone number online. No, yeah, I just learned it from watching. Oh, you have a legit question. I love legit questions. Go ahead, Red. Vanessa, I have the because a friend of my sister's needed clip-ons, so I have the things for clip-ons. Yeah. So if you need an order of clip-on earrings, I can make that happen. He doesn't drink coffee this late. See, I pierced my own ears when I was 14. Dad didn't allow and said God would have holes in my ears if you were supposed to have them. Yeah, I think I've heard that line before too. I did find the water meter. I did a short on it. It was actually like a few, actually, actually more than a few. It was much further than I was going. So, but yeah, I did a short on it. It takes about 3 minutes to get there. I mean, there is a water turnoff near the house, but the fact that the meter is so far away is absolutely insane. So, so I did the studs for now, and I could get bigger, continue with these and get bigger pieces of piercings, not piercings. See, y'all have me distracted. But earring cutouts. But I want to add some more purple to this because I don't feel like it's enough purple. So I'm going to kind of put this into a shape and then add some more. I kind of want some more dark purple in here. So I'm just going to twist this real quick and go from there. So let's see, and let's finish. Unique, good to see you. So let's finish Pam's story. And since my mom would always talk about how her sister pierced her ears, you did the same thing. Yep. Let's see. What is your name, Auntie? I don't know. Who are you asking? And then I tried to hide them because I would wear clip-ons until one day my mom saw the back of my ears. That's hilarious. I was a rebellious teen. I mean, we all had a little rebellion in us. We all were a little rebellious. There are very few saints among us. But that's okay. Again, we are well past Eden. So you're in your bed. Good. Okay, so I'm going to put one of these to the side. I'm going to introduce some more of this dark purple. I just want more dark purple in here. And I might put some, do I want granite in here? Actually, I do. Let's switch these. I'm going to add some granite to this. And again, what I'm doing when I roll these out is just condition it. It's just conditioning it, getting it malleable. Let's see. Did my ears on a drunk bet 3 holes later, and you never got the money? You have to get the money if you're going to mutilate yourself. Oh, good, good. In bed and prayed. So yeah, you're ready to rest, Unique. So Russians is speaking a bit of patois right now. Calm down, Russian. Not everybody speaks it. So yeah, he's speaking a bit of patois. Yeah, I mean, it is. We are actually. Yeah, he's passing over the witching hour at this point. So y'all are about to be in for a treat. So. Why don't you educate Russian? Why don't you say a word and tell people what it means? You have to Google. Y'all are mean. Educate folks. YouTube is a place where people get educated. So anyway, with each sort of creation, you can keep the same pattern, but every time you get smaller and smaller pieces or you introduce new stuff, you're going to get a new color pattern. This is probably the boldest I've gotten in that I'm taking kind of something that had like 4 colors in it, a solid color. Then I'm also introducing the granite. Here comes our educator. Oh, I love you. I love y'all. I love y'all. And this is why I love when worlds collide. Uh, this makes me happy. This brings me all sorts of joy. I'm doing well. I'm a little bit restless. Hi, Doris. I was playing Fortnite a little bit earlier today, and I think I had like 2 wins out of like a number I don't want to say. Like I kept getting like second place. I am like the champion of second place, if that's a prize. And so anyway, it was enough to tell me that I should be playing Fortnite tonight. But then I wasn't ready to go to bed either. So, people had commented that they wanted, I'm realizing y'all aren't even seeing this get formed. People had indicated that they wanted some more colors. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and do a live. But I'm doing okay. See, Mr. I often hear JC talking to you in the chats. Yeah, I mean, we Russian community. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I don't know why I'm getting it. Better not like time me out because I've been on here too long. Yeah, so just along the YouTube streets, you meet. I made the decision like in October, November to break out of the. How do I say this? Not break out, but expand my communities to the things I was interested in: chickens, gardening, um, people who do different cooking, arts, fishing. So, and then also being involved in a lot of the connect and grow communities and stuff like that. I mean, you just got to meet new people. The GLP-1 space, and I talked about it before, the GLP-1 space, it's niche for a reason. And it's not to say you won't see the growth that people in, but but it's kind of past like getting the downsides or on the pin and people like that numbers on the GLP-1 space. If you're looking to grow your channel, you're not gonna see that if you limit yourself to just the GLP-1. You got to branch yourself out in like health, in different health communities and stuff like that. You've got to be willing to branch yourself out a little bit because people show up for the creator, not necessarily the content. But you also have to be someone, you've got to gain, non-creator supporters as much as you got to, have a community of creators. Al, oh my goodness, Al, you're here. So, Russian, this is the Al that I've talked about. She plays Fortnite, and she's just an amazing human being. See, I've always loved gardening to learn from my parents. Yep. and they had chickens. Awesome. Let's see. Grandma had them. I actually was a preteen who watched oh, nice. Victoria Grace and Martha Stewart. Nice. Yeah, gardening's important. We've got to learn to live sustainable lives and be able to grow our own things. So Al, this is polymer clay. I do put a gloss over it, but it's less resin than it is polymer clay. Yeah, I'm not a gamer, but my grandson is. Yeah, that's okay. You can support gamers. That's Anita, who was in here earlier. She supports a lot of gamers, but she's not a creator herself, or at least right now she's not. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a professional gamer. Do I like playing game? Yeah, but I would not call myself a professional. It's been too many years since I've played. So I'm literally just getting back into something that I haven't done since before high school. So I don't even know that I would say I play games. I'm not a gamer, but I do play games. But I don't know that I'm, ask me a year from now and I may call myself a gamer, but ask me in a year and maybe I'll call myself a gamer. But at the end of the day, I'm me, and my channel reflects the things I'm interested in. And if I can build a community of, people who want to support each other, then that's my focus. And create content sometimes too. Okay, what are y'all saying to me? Yeah, I want to play Rivals. I get my PlayStation on Tuesday, so I'll download it. You, Lily, and me. Yes, we need to run a fork. Yes, I would agree. Let's make that happen, Al. And I also want to play that Crimson game that CD Death has been playing. We're going to have a shot of sunset. I would agree with you there, Unique. I definitely want to come back to, I need to visit you in New York, and then I definitely want to go on one of your St. Kitts trips. I'm not in tournaments Russian. You maybe when you played Centipede and we got the rhythm down. That's hilarious. I love Centipede. B3, we had some good games last night. I'm pretty proud of myself, but we had some good games. I only play with handbags. I love you. Grant, you can join after we play. The girls have to play because all you dudes play together. The girls have to play. So we'll play first and then you can come. Christy can play with us. Hey, there's Bebo. Women's Wednesdays, we run it. Yeah, I know I've caught one of them before. Yeah, so let's make it happen. This Wednesday is a good Wednesday to make it happen. We just have to check with Lily. Okay, so let me do some bigger shapes in this one. And see her schedule. How long have I been on? Like 1,000 days. It's not about gender, B3. Super. It's just, you know, we'll have a proper conversation about nipple rings. But it's not a gender thing. Okay, good night, Meritage. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I really like this granite color. Oh my gosh. Fine, B3, you can join us. Nope, you've got to join us now. You've got to join. Al says just us ladies. How about you watch? That works. Definitely not. Oh, B3, don't be mad. We'll stand our ground. I don't know, but you know, B3 holds a special place in my heart. I don't want him upset. He reminds me daily I could be his mother. Oh, you got it working, the DeLorean? So, Grant, what does that mean exactly? Like, is it not easy to get the vehicles to work? Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. It's Eugene 7000 is his Fortnite name. Or his epic name. Eugene 7000. He'll write it in there. I had to activate it from where it transferred from Rocket League. I still don't understand what any of that means, so you'll have to explain it to me later. Sorry, my insulin pump is yelling at me. Okay, so this may be the last sort of set that I do of this purple. I may do some more in the morning. I don't know that I'll go live, but I'll, share the results. Just to get, because I love the purple and I love the colors that are coming out. It's just, after a while, I kind of want to do a new color. Rocket League is another game owned by the same people who run Fortnite. So basically you had the DeLorean in that game and then you transferred it to Fortnite. Yeah, so why didn't you just say that, Grant? I have the pass. I have it. He didn't say that. He did not say that originally. He said, I got it to work. Okay. So I'm just blending these, which y'all can't see anything of what I'm doing because once again, I don't know where the camera is. One of these days I'll get a better camera. If you can decipher transfer, he did. You are not incorrect. Later on, he did use the word transfer. I would agree with that. But you know what? It extended the live by 10 minutes. So Grant knows what he's doing in the YouTube space. So I thank him for that. But that's pretty cool that you can transfer things from game to game. That's I would say that's a good feature. Thinking, that's good forward thinking. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see. It's okay. Just play it for the new cars for free. Rocket League is a good game too, though. Okay. Yeah, I had mine on Steam. All right, now the ladies are gonna mail Mondays. I like that actually. Have gone. I can help her make a designer look. I mean, I have no idea. Like, she's more fashionable than me, but I know a good logo when I see one. But if she needs something for her Amazon store, Unique, are you needing something for your Amazon store? Like how to make your logos using Canva and stuff like that? I mean, I'm happy to help. Not Amazon, your YouTube store. I identify as both Wednesday or Monday. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not a designer, but I do appreciate a good logo. Like I can look at a logo and say, that's a good logo. That's a bad logo. That's a mediocre logo. So, yeah, I mean, you're in the greatest city in the world for logos. Okay, crunch noises. A logo would be, let's see, is a designer. Don't let her. I'm not a designer. A logo would be hard on stuff small. No, I think this is for like unique, her luggage bag and stuff like that. Like not earrings. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. This might be my favorite. Okay, I lied. I'm still in bed. 3:30 pretty much. I mean, be in bed. Isn't it your Saturday? Well, I mean, no one here is gonna like judge you for still being in bed. Oh, I did that wrong. I did not put the saran wrap on that. Oh well. That's okay. Roll this up, do a couple of studs, and then I'll wrap this up. Let's see. That's great. I know who to call. Dog just woke back up. It's official. Yeah, you got to get up, sir. Yes, Saturday, but the dog cannot do anything. You had some pretty good meals today, Russian. Smashing these up a bit. Okay. Get some studs. Ah. I wonder if I can redirect. I don't know if I can redirect from mobile. I don't know who else is live today. Why is there slamming happening? Okay. Let's get some studs. I think the tomatoes are coming in. I think we're getting some straight line winds, which are never fun. Okay. Mm-hmm. A couple of regular size ones out. Wrap this up. Okay. That's Okay, I'm missing the chat. Winter don't want to leave. Remember, yeah, let's see. All right, Carrie, it's cold. Yeah, it's still cold in a lot of places. Hey, Rubbernecker, good to see you, sir. I'm about to kind of wrap things up, but thank you for stopping by. I think I've been on for like well over an hour. So yeah, so I have a lot of purple left. I'll do something with it in the next couple of days or two. But I accomplished the goals of, let me move this down. Making purples, the request for some purple study rings. So made that. And then just a couple of other people asked for purple. And just, there's always extra to have. So I'll get these. Basically what will happen now is sometime tomorrow, I will put not for the studs, but I'll put the holes in the larger ones, and then I'll bake them in the oven, and then once they've dried, I'll glaze them. Oh, I am missing. Did this one go together? I don't think those two. Yeah, I think those two must be a match. So that's what I did. Hey, Juggalo. So yeah. None of y'all are getting any of them. Well, I mean, the larger ones can be up for grabs. No, these don't match very well. I don't know that that's... Did I make an error? Oh no, I'm gonna have to figure out these last four because they don't really match like they're supposed to. I'll figure out those four. I may have to redo those four. That's fine. So I'll figure it out what I did there. Oh, Maxima. Let's see. What are we saying here? Oh my. We're not. Yeah, you're not. These are not going to be a nose ring. Like, they're not small enough for a nose ring. We will not be doing an eyeball ring. Okay, so you can't wear hoops. So you just let me know what you're able to wear. Do you wear? I sometimes wear them myself, but I don't wear a lot of jewelry. But every once in a while, I will wear them. But I tend not to wear a lot of jewelry just because I play in the dirt. Yeah, I was raised different, so I don't doll myself up and wear a whole lot of jewelry. But occasionally I will. If I go out or do something fun, or if I'm being interviewed, I'll wear some earrings just to promote them. Should style it for your post. Yeah, I'm not a model, B3. I am not the face of come buy this from me. I don't know, then ears. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think hard and long on modeling my own product. I don't feel that that's something. I'm not known for. I mean, I know I do the Iuga stuff, which I'm still confused why Iuga asked me to do that because they ask everybody to do it. Let's be real. Um, but yeah, but typically I'm not the. I would not what you would call like, oh, go to Calamity Jane for fashion advice. It's just a photo to show how they look. Yeah. I don't know that. No, 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 no. I get what you're saying, B3, but I don't feel that that's something I can do. You know, people want pretty ears because you know when you model earrings, you have to model the whole face. Fine, catwalk then. I'll do it. I'll. How about I like somehow place them on one of the hens, and the hen can model them. So that will be my compromise. Okay, so let me show my face. I like to show my face at the end of these things. Y'all are gonna fall again. I'm trying to take the phone out of this case. So y'all might fall. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna look horizontal, which will prove, that fell. There's the window. There's a famous window that I always show. Hi. So hello everyone. So I'm gonna call this a call. Oh my gosh, it's been like an hour and 45 minutes. I'm so sorry. So yeah, so it was fun. Thank you for joining. Everyone who joined, everyone who dropped by. Let's see. I own a brand new Jeep. What rumors are you telling? Oh my God. A Bill and photo shoot coming. I don't own a brand new Jeep. And I certainly don't own a BMW. No. Those are not vehicles that I don't think BMWs are reliable vehicles, are they? Are BMWs reliable? My Bugatti is a midnight blue with gold trim. How about that? That's so stupid. Are those colors that Bugattis come in? No photo shoot. There will not be. Similar to your neon blue. Oh, you have a neon blue Bugatti? That's cool. Yeah, Jeep. Jeep, that's a vehicle that I understand is Jeep. I understand the word Jeep. I don't understand the word Bugatti. I don't understand the word BMW. And whatever other words you put up here. Dodge Neon. Grant. Thank you. Let's see, a G-Wagon. I don't own a race car. I will never own a race car. I will never own a race car. I like staying on this side of all white interior. I play in the dirt, B3. Can't have an all white interior car. Let's see, owns a BMW 8 Series. I don't even know what those words mean or those numbers. No, not all white. Got a blank canvas for you. Okay. Y'all are out of control. Okay. I'm going to end this. I might jump on whoever. I don't even know who's live right now. I'm either going to join a live or I might play Fortnite for an hour. I don't have a BMW. Stop spreading rumors. Right. No one is live. Okay. Thank you, Grant. Thank you. I don't have a BMW. Nope. Never. Will not own one ever. I will. Okay. But y'all have a good evening. It's been fun. I appreciate each and every one of you. Much love. Okay. Bye-bye.